Romania, with more than 1.8 million inhabitants, the fourth largest city in European Union, and it holds the second largest administrative building in the world, is the Parliament Palace, and also many other impressive historical landmarks. Now, about our university, University Polytechnica of Bucharest. It's one of the most prestigious technical universities in Romania, with over 200 years of history. Regarding research, the most important research center in the region, in the East European part of Europe, with outputs towards the private sector. And as partners, we are an international partner to some of the most prestigious and innovative universities in the world. We are big. We have enrolled in bachelor studies, master studies, and PhD studies more than 30,000 students. As staff, we are more than 3,000. More than 1,000 academic staff and 221 PhD coordinators. We are organized in 15 faculties, all engineering, 47 study programs held in English, German, and French. These are the 15 faculties under UPB. So we are only engineering. The particularity of University Polytechnica of Bucharest is that it doesn't hold the domain of civil engineering, which is a different university, and also architecture. It's a different university here in Bucharest. So 15 faculties, all engineering, starting with electrical, power engineering, automatics and computer science, electronics, mechanical engineering, industrial engineering, material science, biotechnical, transport, aerospace, chemical, foreign languages in engineering, applied sciences, medical engineering, and business engineering. So they are all represented as faculties here in University Polytechnica of Bucharest. We are collaborating with universities from over 100 countries spread worldwide, and you can see the map here. Regarding the research, we have over 500 implemented research projects in the last 3 years. 2 UPB grants are funded by European Research Council. Almost 40% of the total university project funds came from European funds. We also have national research grants, and UPB received the Excellence in Research in 2020 for implementing the Human Resources Strategy for Researchers. As infrastructure, here in University Polytechnica of Bucharest, we have 51 research centers, 70 new state-of-the-art laboratories, 115 pending patents, and more than 1,000 publications with the VOS. As infrastructure, we have 2 new research facilities. One is campus, the campus building, and the other one is precise building. And both of them have the 70 state-of-the-art laboratories I've been telling you about. As this meeting is dedicated to our partner companies and their internship, we have over 1,000 partner companies. You can see here the logos of some of them. And more, we are a voice that cannot be ignored, because starting in 2022, UPB launched Euronews Romania. It's a voice for European education. So we have TV channels, social media, and press. We are also part of international association memberships. And more regarding infrastructure, we have an Aula Magna conference center with more than 1,200 places for all kinds of events. We have the central library, and that holds events hall and conference centers. And I think that we have all infrastructure and all the human resources necessary to welcome you here in University Polytechnica of Bucharest, if you are a student or if you are a company partner that want to strengthen the relation with us. So I thank you very much for your presence here. And I give the floor to my colleague, Valerian.
Thank you, Oana, for the excellent presentation. Indeed, our university is great. That's why we are working there and here. Now, if you as participants, students, or partners have any questions for our side, please, do you have any questions regarding how to come in Romania, the visa and other facilities that they maybe you will need here in Romania by following an internship here?
If you may, Valerian, I will add just a couple of words. We are in European Union, so all European citizens don't need a visa to come here, and all the conditions for students to be part of events here in University Polytechnica of Bucharest are the same as in Erasmus program. So I don't see any problems regarding visa or legal issues if you want to, or work permits if you want to attend an internship here in Romania. Thank you.
Thank you, Oana. If no questions are now available for us, please allow me to introduce our partner Ericsson, Mr. Cristian Ștefan, please. The floor is yours.
Hello, you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Gruber.
Yes, I'm Mihai Gruber. I represent also Ericsson, and I believe that if Christian is not able to talk, I will do the presentation. So my big challenge will be to insert in this 50-minute slot everything that I want to share with you, but I believe that I can succeed. Just a moment to share my screen. My screen is visible. I will put yes, please confirm.
Yes, yes, it's everything. It's okay.
Just a moment. Okay. So, Ericsson, I don't know how many of the audience is familiar. It's one of the biggest company of telecommunication. I like to say it is the biggest one, and any operator in the world that count have at least one equipment delivered by Ericsson. So we try to offer a world of limitless connectivity, and we work hardly for this. Some numbers, because I saw that also in related to the university were presented some. We have more than 100,000 employees in more than 180 countries. We have 60,000 patents. And make the focus for Romania, we have 2,600 plus employees here in Romania. And from our center in Romania, we manage more than 30 million subscriptions all over Europe and Greenland. Also, some countries in Asia have different services offered by our center in Bucharest. Just to focus a little bit on our activities, Ericsson have several components, and one of them it's delivering equipment, software, and integrated solution for telecommunication companies. This is one of our main business, and it's happened since 147 years. This. And when the market requested, we step in and we start to offer also managed service activities, meaning that we manage, operate, and maintain networks powered by the different customers.
So, Mihai, sorry to interrupt you. You are still at the first slide.
Okay. It's not visible. The second, just a moment.
No, not yet.
Not even now. For me, it's visible. Second.
I see the first one.
Okay, you see
okay,
the
now
okay,
it's visible,
okay. So I have multiple screen because we work with multiple screens. So sorry. So these were the names, the numbers that I mentioned previously. Okay. And now I started to be focused on what we deliver in managed service perspective. This is the main purpose of our center here in Romania. Ericsson have 4 big centers across the world. Romania leading not just the Romanian center, but also the center from Mexico. And from these centers, we operate and maintain networks across the globe, as I mentioned. And we have different activities. I will be focused now on the areas where we have open position from graduates programs, and that can be interesting from the students and from graduates from University Polytechnic Bucharest. So one of the area where we perform activities, it's the automated operation networks. And here we offer first level troubleshooting. We support the change management. We monitor the network, and we try to take the first action in order to avoid incident and avoid service outages in activities. Also here we create procedure, and we create a method of procedure trying to standardize different action in order to be further on automated. Another area where we act, and also where we will have open positions for graduates to teach them and to learn, to offer them the possibility to increase their capabilities and their knowledge, is the technical authority. This is a much skilled area where the persons perform changes, solve issues that were not able to be solved on the first line, on the automated operation, create scripts, create automation, participate to different projects, and help the customers to improve their network performances. This I was focused on these 2 areas because for this you will see we will have some graduates program. What we intend to offer in this graduates program is it's visible, the new slide, working at Ericsson.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we have a 6 months program, and this is just a starting point to have a permanent employees. And during this 6 months of program, we'll offer dedicated grow possibilities from each of the candidates, having the the chance to work with us in networks, to learn, to participate to training programs, workshops, and also to be hands-on on different situations on real networks. Of course, after this 6 months program, the best in class, the persons that show engagement and capability to assimilate the knowledge will receive offer for a permanent role inside the company. During this 6 months period, it's like paid learning. Of course, they will receive salary and all the benefits that normal employees have in Ericsson: medical insurance, access to a benefit program where they can choose in a certain budget different services, including sports or cards for access different events. Of course, they will work in a very collaborative environment. We have colleagues. We delivering, I forgot it to tell, in different languages. English, it's the main one, but also in Spain, in Spanish language, in Italian, in French, even in Sweden, Swedish. So they will have the support, and they will feel how it's to work in an international company with multiple collaboration with different countries, different continents, in the multicultural and multi-gender environment. I will make some highlights about the roles that will be opened or are opened already for graduates. We have two kinds of role. One is the automated operation engineer's position, where we expect to have persons with very basic knowledge about the telecom, having this possibility even accumulate from the classes inside the university or from their own research, but to have a basic knowledge of telecommunication, and some willing to learn and having a mind structured to understood and to extrapolate technical things. The target group, it's our students in the third year or in the even graduates. French knowledge, it's a plus, because now the main purpose is to have French speakers enrolled in our program. Previously, we succeeded to recruit other candidates with other language skills. Now the focus is on French skill. Second option, it's one that needs a little bit more baseline. It's the technical authority open position, and we have the junior core and the cloud specialist position, junior IP specialist, and junior 5G specialist. For this role, we have as a target group persons that are students in electronic and telecommunication or automatics and computer science university. But of course, if somebody with self-learning from other university, I know that also in the transport faculty you have some telecommunications training, or persons that had some IP certification can be good candidates. Here they need to have a little bit bigger basic knowledge from different area like Linux, Unix, 3G, 4G, 5G architecture, IP addressing, signaling basic knowledge. All this kind of information, part of them were delivered during the course, during the what they study on the university, but of course can be found also in search on internet or in this way. But this is just a baseline, because on this will be added a lot and much more information. But this is being a more technical role, high skill, and we want to have a fast grow, to give the possibility for the candidates to have a fast grow. they need to have some more knowledge in the beginning. How will go, what is the recruitment process and onboarding? Just a moment, I will go to the next slide. The candidates need to show what their favorite area. For example, the ones that want, okay, I am a junior, I like telecommunication, but I don't have so much knowledge, so I prefer to start slower, to be in an automated operation position that can give the path to arrive technical authority, but after a longer period of time. Or to be technical authority because I have some certification in cloud or in Unix or in IP, or even I know by myself I learned, or in the university. So this will be the first step of selection during the phone screening. After that will be some interviews with the line managers, the possible line managers and the drivers of these candidates. If the persons are selected, they will start to be part of our team, and the focus will be on their development. So they will have an introduction in our culture, in our way of work, in our policies, internal policies. And after that, after this ice break of the way of working in a multinational company, will start the technical onboarding. And here they will have access to a lot of information, a lot of trainings. They will have personal buddies that will drive them during this journey. And the aim and the gain for both parties will be that after 6 months, majority of them to be with us, to remain with us, to obtain position inside our company, or to give them the luggage needed to be very valuable candidates anywhere on the market, to any operator, to any other possible job. So we will be very proud to see that they will work even in our organization or in other operators or centers in Romania, because in Bucharest we have a few of them. Anyhow, in a lot of operators in Romania and a lot of management centers in Bucharest, we have colleagues, persons that started their journey inside our company or worked for a while in our company. So will be benefit, a win-win for us and for the candidates also. We have here a code, and if you are interested, you can scan this and try to search the jobs and the available position here. So it was very fast. Generally, I give much more details, and I try to have an interactive discussion with the audience. This time, I needed to prove that I can fit in 15 minutes. I believe I succeeded. So, any question, I am available. If somebody have a curiosity or the time allowed to answer to some questions, I'm available.
Thank you, Mr. Gruber, for the nice presentation. The questions the students will ask are after all the partners' presentations.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
very
now
much.
I will thank you also for your nice presentation and for your
Thank you
time.
for the opportunity. Thank you. Bye bye. I
So
wish all the good for all the students. Have a good start in your career.
We ask you to keep the meeting online and to wait until all the participants partners will present their presentation, because after each presentation, after all the presentations, the students will be able to ask everybody.
Okay, sure.
Thank you very much. Now I'm introducing our colleague from Luxoft, Mr. Octavian Oltu. Please, the floor is yours.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All good, okay.
Yes.
All right.
I still see the presentation from Ericsson.
Yep, let me try to share my screen. All right, so one second. All right, I hope you can see our presentation now. Let me put in presentation mode.
I can see it.
Yep. All right. All right. So thanks everybody for attending this this call and this meeting. We'll try to present a few things about Luxoft and about the opportunities we offer for internships for students this year. Since we only have 15 minutes, I'll try to go fast over the presentation. I hope we'll get the essence of it. So without further comments, this is, in a nutshell, this is what we want to present. A few words about us, a few words about our presence in Romania, some details on our partnerships with universities, and in particular with UPB, with Polytechnical University in Bucharest, and of course about the topic of the day, the internship for this year. All right, so I'll start with the first section, a brief overview about us. We are basically a product engineering company and software services company with delivery centers around the world. So we are present in almost 30 countries, 29 to be precise. And we have over 17,000 employees in these centers, with a major focus in Europe. I would say maybe over half of our workforce is in Western and Eastern Europe, in several countries, and we are present in the market since year 2000, so already 23 years of experience. And as you can see on the bottom right, we are definitely a company that likes to onboard and grow junior talent. We had many years where we hired more than 100 juniors per year in some of our locations, including Romania. All right, just to emphasize on the previous slide, this is a map of our locations. The only reason I put it on, just to see the distribution, and that the fact that we are truly a global company and offering services in all geographies, in almost all geographies. We still need to conquer parts of Africa, so to speak. Okay, I don't want to insist on that. Romania, as you will see, is one of our biggest delivery centers. In terms of what we actually do, we are focused on 6 major industries or groups of industries. As you can see on this slide, telecom is one of the biggest, but also one of the fastest growing is automotive. And other pillars are banking, consumer and retail, healthcare, and energy. Those are the main industries of focus for us. And in Romania, we have mostly the top 3 of them. So telecom is the strongest, followed by automotive and banking. As technology-wise, we are basically present with expertise in those vertical industries, but also in horizontal domains. You can see some of the here, ranging from lower levels embedded work to cloud, to analytics, to higher level design, UI, UX, going through all the automation required for all of our projects, DevOps services, and so on. A few words about our Romania presence. So we are present in Romania since the very beginning, since the year 2000. The biggest hub is in Bucharest, but we recently opened last year 2 additional centers in Cluj and Iași. And of course, post-COVID, there's a strong hybrid model involved here, so people can work from anywhere in Romania, in fact. But we still have these big offices, especially in Bucharest. As you can see, we have over 70 clients here, mostly spread around these domains: telecom, automotive, and banking. And to be a little bit even more focused, this is with what we actually do in our biggest two lines of business of interest for internships. This so-called TMT domain, technology, media, and telecom, and automotive. So we basically help our clients develop their products around networking equipment, around data centers, in the semiconductor industry, around intelligent cars, and visualization and graphics. And as an intern or as an engineer, if in Romania, in Laxov, this is a little bit of the things you may be able to contribute to. You may do some software development. We cover the entire spectrum of programming languages, technologies, operating systems, and so on. You may be able to do testing and test automation, for example, or DevOps projects, or even services and support. And you can see some pictures of our real product that we worked on together with our clients, including a picture from the International Space Station, where in partnership with a client, we had worked on some communication equipment that it's over there as we speak. I will try to skip ahead since we don't have much time. Here's some pictures of our TMT laboratories in Romania. You can see that we have a wide range of equipment in our lab, over 1,000 square meters of physical devices. Of course, there's many more other projects that use cloud as the base, but we still have physical equipment that we take care of, and we run our projects for our clients. Of course, some of these pictures are when everything is cleaned up and peaceful. It's not every day like this. Engineers come and change all the configurations, so things may look more messy than this. But this is the ideal scenario. All right, so one important aspect that I would like to present now is our long-standing cooperation with universities, and in particular with UPB. There are three main categories of things we do in collaboration with universities. Junior programs, which may mean internships, which may mean after that some we call it corporate junior program, where we onboard juniors and do either summer camps or early stage, early career focused programs on specific topics like programming, networks, and so on. And of some, we call it init sessions, where we host groups of students that want to visit us, see our facilities, see how we work, see our labs, and so on. Another very important aspect is our collaboration for some courses that are taught in UPB. Currently, we have two main ones. One is in the electronics faculty, which has started about 4 years ago. And now, I think this year we had even more students, maybe 80, 90 students attending it. It's focused on Python and on Linux. And basically, it was started by Luxoft as a, let's say, out of curriculum course, and now it's a facultative course that any student in the third year can attend to. And a similar course, but for masters this time in computer science faculty around advanced Java programming. And again, about 4 years of study every year. I think it's in the first year of masters there. And this year we are trying to, we started a collaboration with some modules on an existing course in electronics faculty around DevOps concepts, because that's a little bit new for, especially for students, very required in the market, and we wanted to create awareness of this particular type of job for students to understand what it is and maybe start a career in that area. And the last thing is we participate to a lot of various events. I don't want to go through them, but various hackathons, events, career events, competitions, and so on. And just to continue what I just said, I won't go into more details on the course, but I want to mention that internships we are doing for many years, probably maybe even since 2008, but more focused, I would say, about 4 or 5 years ago when the various platforms appeared in UPB for various faculties where students can apply easily to external internship offers. Our peak was just before COVID, where we had 50 students onboarded, mostly from computer science and from electronics faculty. This year we'll have a little bit less, 21 positions to be exact, and I'll show them in a second. The only thing I want to still mention about Luxoft is that we have a very strong training center. We have over 500 trainings in our catalog, and this is available for our interns as well, in addition to focused programs that they will receive during their internship with us. They will still be able to tap into some self-learning programs and apart from our mentorship and coaching that we will provide. Okay, just a few more slides and we're done. Of course, the most important thing is what will a student need to know to come to us as an intern? Well, of course, you don't need experience. I had this question over and over again. This is a myth. This is where you start, so there's no experience required, of course. But you need to have some basic knowledge, either in programming, either in operating systems, either in, let's say, networking concepts. We're talking about things that you may have learned in the faculty years, maybe something that you read along the lines, maybe some interesting seminars and laboratories that you did around these areas. So we're only talking about basic concepts, and hopefully we can build together on top of those. So again, don't be scared that you need to know too many things. You're at the beginning, you just need to know the basics. All right, I will not insist on this because we can discuss. If you send an email to this email address, we can provide, of course, some details on exactly how you can onboard. But what I can say is that for students from UPB, it's easier. There are various platforms where they can apply. For example, we had a strong collaboration with Electronics University, and they have this platform where students can see their roles in detail and can apply to them directly, send a CV there. The usual internship period is about 3 months during the summer, and you'll get through some focused trainings first, and then based on the project that you will be assigned to, you'll have individual trainings, contributions, homeworks. You'll understand how real projects work, because that's very interesting. Many students, when we interview them initially, they say that they would like to learn about technologies. And when they exit this program, they said that, well, they learned technologies, but the most important fact was that they learned how a real project is being done and executed, how things are going in a big company, what's the interaction with the team, and so on. So more soft skills than hard skills learning. All right, and lastly, just a glance of our current positions. We offer 21 roles. 11 of those will be in development, around C, C++, Java, Python, across 4 main projects, and 10 of them will be on testing, scripting, automation, DevOps as well. So we pretty much cover quite a wide range of projects for our interns. That's pretty much it. I tried to go very fast. I hope things were a little bit understood. So if you have any questions for me now, if not, probably at the end.
Thank you very much, Octavian. The presentation was great. The students will ask you in the following minutes after all the partners will present.
Got it.
Now I'm giving the floor to Mrs. Doina Sherry from KLG Europe. Please,
Hello.
the floor is yours.
Thank you. I'm happy to have this opportunity to present KLG as a company and an employer that is focused on development, both on our colleagues and the temporary colleagues, which are students in their practices period and internships. But to better understand what KLG stands for, I will ask my colleague Bogdan, who is coming from operational, and he will have a short presentation of the company, and then I will present our opportunities for internship and our trainee program.
Okay, thank you.
Please, Bogdan.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, some technical difficulties. Hello, everyone. Like Doina said, I'm a logistics sales engineer in KLG. I'm doing sales and logistics operational, and we're in this together in this presentation. I mean, so we're kind of tag teaming a little bit. So I'm going to start with our company's presentation. I'm going to do a slideshow, and I'm kindly asking you to confirm if everything's okay and if it's visible. Okay. So we are KLG Europe Logistics. We're a logistics company and logistics and transport company. Our origins are from the Netherlands, when the company was first started in 1918, and currently we're operating at European level and also worldwide level for transport, with around 1,500 employees, and we're present in 3 countries, which are the Netherlands, United Kingdom, and Romania, of course, in a total of 14 branches. In Romania, we're established since 2006, and we provide our customers with a total of 9 logistics and transport services. We have currently we have more than 400 employees, and we're present in 9 locations spread around the country. 6 of these locations are cross-dock hubs, which means that they are not offering logistics services, and 3 of them, which are, let's say, our main warehouses in Timișoara, Cluj, and the biggest and the main office in Bucharest, with a total of 60,000 square meters in which we operate. Below you can see some of our clients, customers, which we provide them with more than one service, meaning international transport, logistics, and then national road distribution in Romania. Our values, our company's core values are responsibility, together, trust, optimism, and passion. Okay, let's start with our services. We provide our customers with international road freight forwarding solutions, either less than truckloads or full truckloads. We're doing this with more than 30 partners in the countries presented in the left image, and also on a spot basis all throughout Europe and Russia, Africa, and so on. We're keen on digitalization. We provide our customers with a web portal in which they can place their orders, they can track their orders and download their PODs and so on. Regarding our infrastructure in Romania, our transport infrastructure, you can see on the left map, it's a presentation of our connectivity between the hubs in Romania. We offer our customers two services. One is the standard service with deliveries all over Romania in maximum 48 hours. And the premium service is maximum 24-hour delivery all throughout Romania. We are delivering daily to all the main commercial centers in the country, and also all the logistics platforms of the main of the international key accounts. We use TMS, it's called. It's a transport management system which we use for national distribution and international road distribution, which helps us manage our shipments, and our customer, if they are integrated with our system, have complete visibility of them. Okay, for the logistics part, we have 3 logistics solutions available, which are bulk storage, rack storage on Euro pallets, and high density logistics platforms for multiple articles and quantities with small quantities. We operate, like I said, in 60,000 square meters in Romania. The biggest hub is in Bucharest. It has 40,000 square meters. And we have around 40 customers here from multiple industries, from IT&C to FMCG and fashion. Here are the storage solutions that I was talking about earlier. In the upper left, you can see the traditional racking storage solution for Euro pallets. On the bottom left, you can see our bulk storage solution for out-of-gouge goods, heavy, and so on. And in the right part, you can see our multi-client platforms destined for high density storage with around 100,000 available locations for storage. We also offer our customers ocean freight. We are VIP partners for the most important shipping lines in the world. We have a dedicated department, and we have colleagues in China that are helping us with the ocean freight. We can do basically anything from less than container loads to full container loads, out of gouge goods, roll on, roll off, and so on. We also have air freight and rail freight from China, and I mean, the rail freight is from China. The air freight is basically from all over the world through our partners. And our own customs broker bureau in Bucharest, which helps us facilitate all this and close, let's say, close all these transport legs from outside the European Union, and basically provide our customers with a key solution for all their needs. Simplify is a service which we launched 2 years ago. It's destined to online sellers, online e-shops, which basically consists of a logistics solution that it's easily integrated with all the online environment, from ERP platforms of your online store to marketplace integrators, couriers, and so on. And the last one is Strongo. Strongo is our oversized courier delivery solution, meaning that we provide our customers with a courier delivery solution consisting of 2-man delivery. It's focused mainly on heavy goods, out of gouge goods, and things that are, let's say, hard to get on your own from the store. You need someone to help you with. So that's us, I guess. I'm gonna pass to Doina because we're short on time, and I hope I'll see you around here.
Thank you, Bogdan. Back again. As you see, we have a lot of possibilities to onboard interns and new colleagues. We have a lot to offer, and also new products. New products that we thought about during pandemics, when everybody was panicked. We thought how we can develop and do something good with this situation, not to remain on the panic side. So I will keep it simple, not so many slides. We have a tradition in collaborating with the Polytechnic University on practice periods. So we receive a lot of students and in internship. But what I will present today will be our Talent Academy trainee program, which we aim to start in this autumn. And it's something, as I said, new, because of the labor market that it's heavier and heavier each year. We thought that why we don't develop a pool of new colleagues and skip this part where we are looking for new colleagues in the market, and unfortunately very rare we found what we need. So this program, it's as I said, a trainee program. It's a 12-month program during which we onboard the new colleagues through every department. And at the end of the program, we will have a pool of colleagues that will have information from each product we are developing. After the graduation, participants have opportunities to choose where they like to work, where they had chemistry, let's say, from the professional point of view. So our challenge is that starting with the academic year 2023-24, we'll begin presenting the program in universities. Of course, our target is Polytechnica Bucharest and all polytechnic universities in Europe, but also Economic Studies Academy and University of Bucharest. And why not you, the guests in these meetings. We aim also to initiate the partnerships with the Students' Association, because we think they are the lion between us and the students and the best ambassadors. Yeah, we look for attitude and passion. As you saw, the passion is one of our values. A passion for this domain. Because any other skills can be taught, and we are not looking for perfection. We are looking just for people with the desire to develop, because we offer this with all our hearts and a lot of training opportunities and e-learning platform just to come in their way to help them develop themselves. So we have also some the testimonials from some students that were in internship. I forgot to tell you that we represent now KLG Romania, but we also have an internship program in KLG Netherlands. My colleagues in Venlo are doing a great job. We from Romania, we collaborated with the university in Venlo Fontis University, which is a technical university. And we received also colleagues, students from Fontis for internship program. And here are some testimonials from them. We have history with the students that came in KLG for practice period, and then they remain, and now they remain for as an employee, and now they are our colleagues of full-time employees. Like Radu here, it's one example. And not in the first, not last, not at last, is our colleague from Holland. He's Chinese nationality. Just finished his trainee program yesterday. Today he's traveling back to Netherlands. I'm sorry that he wasn't here to give you an insight from his experience. So back to our values. This was the presentation of our newly program. As I said, it will be on air, let's say, starting October 2023.
Thank you very much for the nice presentation.
Thank you for your attention.
For sure, the students will have the time to ask something after the next two presentations, because we will have only two presentations left. Okay. And now I will introduce our colleague Bogdan from Microchip. Bogdan, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Valerian. Thank you all for being present here. I will share my screen. Okay. 1 second, please. Okay, so you are seeing my screen. Okay, so first of all, thank you all for being present in this online meeting. Let me tell you a few things about Microchip, and but first of all about me. I'm a program manager here in Microchip, and I'm responsible for academic activities. Let me tell you a few things about the summer school that we have for 2023. But first of all, let me tell you a few things about Microchip, who we are at the corporate overview, what markets are we working in. Few things about microchip in Romania, and also a lot of things about what is happening with our academic part also. Regarding microchip, who we are a leader in the semiconductor industry, and we are producing and selling a broad part of electronic components like microcontrollers, FPGA, analog devices, and not only products, but also solutions composed from those components. Regarding our availability on the market, we started in 1989 in Chandler, Arizona. Right now, we are more than 20,000 people worldwide, and we are working in different markets and have more than 130,000 customers all around the world. Our net value right now, net sale in 2023 was supposed to be around 8.3 billion. So the markets we are operating in, it's about industrial, consumer, communications, aerospace and defense, computing, and the automotive market. Regarding microchip technology, Romania. We are here in Romania from 2006, and from 2012, we are near AFI Park, Cotroceni Mall. We started with 2 floors. Right now, we have 6 of the 10 floors available. We have around 320 engineers. So 270 engineers are from the engineering side, and the other 50 colleagues are in sales and administrative departments. More than 35% of our employees are women, which is great for us, and a lot of our colleagues have between 1 and 2 years experience. So more than 100 of them are in this area, which is good for us and encouraging for you as students to come to us. Regarding how we are thinking about our employees. So microchip has a very important guiding values that we are following. Employees are our greatest strengths. Why? Because we are offering equality, innovation. More than 20% of our time is around innovation. We are working with high-tech technology, and we are working with bright people. Also, we are offering a good balance between work and life. And very important, in our company, we have a continuous learning process, starting with the university, going forward into the company. We are still learning more and more in order to be more close to the technology, new technologies. And we are trying and offering quality of the job, and we are very proud to do what we are doing. Regarding what is happening in our summer internship school, what you are doing at the university at this point, you are studying, you are going to exams, and you are at the end of second year, more like at the beginning of the third year. We are starting with a mentorship program, which is not an involving one. You come and discuss with us 2-3 hours per week, and we are offering you the possibility for the first touch with the company. After that, we are going into the summer internship school program, which is more evolved, and which means a transition between the student side up to what is happening to the company side. Here, in this time of the internship, you will work into a team. You'll have a mentor that will give you more and more details about what is needed for you. And but again, you need a base knowledge of the electronics because we are working in this environment. And regarding the internship program, is paid from the first day. You have meal tickets. You have on-the-job training. and a flexible program. You know, in Romania, you need to have 360 hours in this summer internship program. And we are very close to the campus of UPB. We are very focused on the electronic side, and because of that, we have a lot of engagement with Electronic and Telecommunication University, but also with other universities. And we help our students in third year, starting the fourth year, with conducting their diploma, dissertation, and their graduation part also. So few things about the open positions that we have, and I will show you immediately on our web page how you can find more details about our opportunities and other maybe college graduates opportunities. This year we had 23, we have only 19 here, but we had 23 summer internship positions available in different departments. And how we had our process of engaging the students. We started in 21 of March with an application on the different web pages from the universities. After that, we had a test in microchip where we selected the persons that had that base of knowledge needed. We had also had an interview, and after that interview, a number of 17 or maybe like 18 persons, students were engaged with us. The internship program normally starts in 26th of June and will end on 1st of September, but we are thinking at a long journey. So what is happening is that we are still keeping the intern if he can continue his working in microchip after 4th of September, which is on Monday, and continue with him until the graduation of the university as an intern position. After that, he will become a graduate and an engineer, and we start a career in our company. This is our thinking in the market, a long-term journey with us for 5, maybe 10, why not 15 years more and more. And a few things about our experience, inside experience. We are not just a company, we are a community, and we are doing a lot of things, nice things to get everyone involved. We have a football team. We also have days where we are staying and playing board games and playing ping pong and feeling nice with each other. We are going to marathons. We like to dance also. We also have events, internal events, engineering, women in engineering events, more like, and mentorship events. We are sponsoring a lot of events from Romania and also from outside of Romania. And yeah, last but not least, please let me, if I have 1 more minute, to show you our platform. So if you are going to microchip.com and you are going to the career area, you'll see here on the right side, the open positions. And what you can find is 39 at this point for the intern side. You can find 6 positions available in Romania, but if I will clear everything, you will have 39 positions around the world, and I highly encourage you to see if you can fit in one of them, and also 965 positions around the world. So thank you for having me, and I'll be very glad to answer to all your questions.
Thank you, Bogdan. We are also eager to find the questions from our students. Now I will introduce Miss Julia Ion from ON SEMI.
Hello. One sec. Apparently the video is not starting. Okay, until the video will start, I see that it's buffering. I will share my screen as well. Let's see if it's working. Okay, if you can see my screen now.
Not yet.
Okay.
We will wait.
I joined from browser, and maybe that's why I don't have all the.
There on the bottom of the screen, you have share screen. And
let me try. Yeah.
Oh, okay, now it's working. We are able to see the presentation.
Let's try again.
Thank you. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. Thank you for attending this presentation. I see that my the camera doesn't start, so but I'm glad that you can see my presentation. So I'm from Onsemi company. I'm Yulia, and together with me is Adrian Mocanu. He's the test and site manager here in Romania. Onsemi is on the semiconductor in this industry. We are focusing on intelligent power and solutions as markets or where our products are used are the automotive, consumer, industrial, computing, basically almost in every industry and market we are using our microchips. Our company is based in Arizona, USA. We have around the world around 43 design centers, one of which is here in Romania. I will talk a little more about Romania site later on. We have 22 manufacturing sites in different countries, as well in US, Europe, and Asia. And also we have solution engineering centers in 5 different countries. We are a big company. We have around the world over 30,000 employees, and each let's say each site it's specialized more or less on different products. But my presentation is more focused on Romania site and what we are doing here with the students and our collaboration with the university, specifically with Polytechnica University. In Romania, we are around 100 people. The site started before Onsemi here in Romania as Catalyst in 1995, but starting 2008 on semiconductor back then, and starting last year we are rebranded in Onsemi. Was takeover, and also we had some changes in Romania. We changed our location, our site, which is based now next to the Polytechnica University. We are very close to our students. And as products that we are doing here in Romania are focused on the amplifiers, memories, sensors, gate drivers, and so on. So if at some point we are interested more in a specific domain, we can discuss during the Q&A session later on. As colleagues, and what we are doing specifically as semiconductor company, as I mentioned before, we are a design center, and most of our colleagues are engineers. They are specialized, most of them, on the electronic part. Also, we have colleagues that are have some knowledges in programming, because we have some departments that are more focused on that part. But most of the colleagues, as I said, are in electronics, and they are doing design, layout, application, and marketing. Not marketing as a social media marketing, but marketing in this in engineering, product and project management. And we have also support departments here in Romania. We are very focused on our students in their development, and it's very important for us as for them to help them to grow and continue their studies. So we are very flexible and open for our students to continue their studies with master degrees and PhD, for those that want to pursue a career in university as well, or in research. And at this moment, almost half of our employees are graduated, and the rest are either in master or PhD programs. We are, as I said, we are very flexible with the students. We are offering the internship for the 3rd grade here in Romania, which is a part as well of the university practice, which is mandatory. After graduation, they are hired as engineers after the 4th year. And for those who wants to continue the studies, they have the flexibility in terms of schedule and support from the colleagues. They're offering their mentorship and coaching in helping them to either to sustain the thesis at the university, or write I don't know, articles, or develop new skills. At this moment, around 30% of our employees are still pursuing a different type of higher education, meaning, I don't know, master or PhD or other versions. Also, we are very focused on helping them because we have a lot of employees that are interested in writing articles or participating at different conferences, or I don't know, to have patents or publish articles and so on. And we have around 3.2 average articles per year written by our employees. They are also, let's say, in line with the university requirements. As I said, some of them are still pursuing PhD programs, which are, let's say, requesting this type of articles. So we have also corporate programs in encouraging people to write articles, and they receive bonuses for this type of articles, or patents, as I mentioned. The topics that you are interested at this moment are mainly on for the students, and as I said, we have summer internship that are overlapping with the university practice. So we have 3 months paid internship, during the summer break. We have around yearly, we have around 10 open positions for the students. We are trying for almost all the students that we are recruiting, because we have like a selection program at the beginning of the internship. We are trying to continue the collaboration with them for another year in the fourth year. For the fourth year, they are not working per se for, I don't know, projects or stuff like this. They don't have tasks as a job. So our internship and practice is not a part-time job, is just a mentorship program where the students will learn and see how the things are done. We have also labs here, even if they are deciding to pursue a career in design or something that is more close to the programming, they are still encouraged and taken to see the labs to understand the entire cycle of semiconductor industry. So we are trying to continue with all of them, all the students that were selected throughout the entire fourth year of study. And basically we are continuing this collaboration for them to have access to our, I don't know, labs and equipment and so on, whatever they need to be able to finish their thesis. And after the fourth year, we are hiring or converting, how we say, the interns into engineers, and they are our, let's say, long-term colleagues. We have also scholarship for them, for those who have higher grades or good results at the university. They are receiving on top of the I don't know, salary. They are receiving scholarships as well. As of the university collaboration, we have a lot of colleagues that are teaching at the university here in Bucharest, and we are offering our support and labs and so on for them to have on-site sessions with our colleagues from different teams. We have also colleagues that are involved in supporting the Tutor Tănăsescu contest in Romania. And also we have open doors for the students that wants to visit us and to see what they will have to do, I don't know, in the field, if they will choose to pursue a career in this field. So on short, we are open to students. A lot of our colleagues are coming directly hired from the university. I think 50% of them or more are hired from the university. So we are encouraging studies, and also we are supporting them in developing as well in the university and as a career in our company. So if you have questions, we can answer, me and Adrian, during the Q&A session. And also we have our website onsemi.com, where we have a career page dedicated, and there we can find out more information about us and our contact details as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The presentation was great. Now we are following the schedule, and we are looking forward to receive some questions from our students. Who can break the ice, please? Or should I, with a question first, and maybe then they will be encouraged by your answers. What do you say? Did somebody of you will break the ice?
Hello, I've got a question.
Hello, please, can you introduce yourself? The name and the university from where you are coming.
I am Constantina Maria from University of Polytechnic of Bucharest. I am studying robotics, and I would like to ask a question for Luxoft and Microchip. If they have a recurring annual availability for the internship programs, if these internships are consistently offered on an yearly basis.
If I can answer from Luxo perspective, yes, the short answer is yes. We had internships every year. They're mostly geared towards the third year of study, because that's where, as far as we know, most faculties are requesting this as a mandatory step. But we also had occasionally from other years of study, like second year, even fourth year. But yes, we are trying to have this program every year, and we rigorously did that for the past, I don't know, 5-6 years at least, probably more. So yeah, if you're, let's say, second year and you want to think about next year, we definitely plan to continue this next year as well.
Okay, and on our microchip side, yes, indeed, we have yearly this summer internship program available. I don't know in what year are you right now?
Third.
Third. Okay, so you'll start the fourth one. Okay, regarding the third year, yes, the summer internship will start in 26th of June. And for the students that have less than third year right now, Microchip also has a mentorship program, which will start in October 2023. And so you can get in contact with us. I recommend you to have at least one account on LinkedIn, because this is the way how the companies can contact you, more like, or to apply to our positions on our career website.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have one more question. Hello, I'm Apostol Adrian Marian. I'm from University Polytechnic of Bucharest, from FIR. And I'd like to ask the representative of Ericsson if they have part-time jobs for students that want to work while finishing their studies, or only full-time jobs.
Can take this question. For the positions presented by my colleague Mihai, there are only full-time positions. However, normally we also have internship positions, and some of those can be part-time when you're studying. There's a certain department that has full-time position during summer, and then when your school starts, you can switch to part-time. But not those positions mentioned by Mihai, our colleagues. If you want to, you can send me an email. There was an email contact on the slides, and we can talk about it more.
Understood. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Gigi Octavian. I'm studying robotics in the Polytechnical University from Bucharest. And I also want to ask Ericsson if the office is the building from the Precizie metro. And
yes, it is.
Okay, and it's the only building in Bucharest?
There are two buildings, actually. There's one here, and there's one in the north area. But I believe the one in the north area only has commercial colleagues at this moment. So you cannot choose to work there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We have one question in chat. Sorry.
A question too.
Okay, please.
My name is Alin Bulica from Polytechnica of Bucharest. I study robotics and mechatronics, and I also have to question mentorship. How can we advance in this company if we are studying third year and we have a faculty also, and we stay for all 6 hours a day?
Sorry, for what company did you have the question?
Mentorship.
Okay. Actually, you are willing to study and also to be hired in the company for a flexible position?
Yes.
Okay, good. So again, if you want to get in contact with Microchip, you can apply on our positions on the career side of our web, or we can get in contact somehow through I recommend LinkedIn, but we have a flexible program. So after the internship program it's ending in 1st of September, we can continue with a flexible program between 4, 6, or 8 hours. Or if you want to work as an intern in our company in the 4th year, in what grade, what year you are right now?
Third year.
Third year. Okay, so you'll be in the 4th year starting September. Yes, you can come to us and put your CV on a position that it's available on our website, and we can discuss more as an intern with the flexibility to work between 4, 6, or 8 hours. And after your graduation, to become a new engineer in our company.
We have one question on the chat. Miss Sabina Saraolu is asking us, the question is dedicated to Luxoft. She is a medical engineering student, and she's wondering if Luxoft has any opportunities in the healthcare field in Romania or neighboring countries.
I was just typing in the chat, so I'll finish that and respond also verbally. This year, we, as internship goes, we only had have positions around the telecom and networking domains. We usually also have roles in automotive. This year is an exception, but usually we had that. Healthcare is not yet present in our Romania delivery centers. That's why we don't really have internships or let's say part-time roles or junior roles in healthcare. Of course, it's something that we want to build upon. We always are trying to bring more domains from our pool of domains expertise in Romania, but not at this stage, unfortunately. Things may change until next year if that's still valid. So thanks for the question, though.
We have one more question, Octavian, for you also. Miss Constantina Namaria is asking you about the level of proficiency in Java, Python, and Linux.
Right. Yeah, so this is actually an important question. I try to very briefly show it on our presentation. We are only interested in the basics. We know how it is. We still remember that in the university you get the basics, the fundamentals. So you won't be required to know advanced topics, be it Java or Linux or the reason, one of the reasons for these internships is to teach you more on top of what you already know. So in our brief interview, so to speak, for internship positions, it'll be more around some concepts that you already know, but a hint, for example, for you guys, we can ask about what was your favorite course during the university, or a seminar, or a homework at the lab, and then you can talk more about that particular homework that you did. We are equally interested in saying that you can tell us about something that is of interest of you, than necessarily dry topics on Java that you can read on the internet and prepare for just a small interview. So we want to see your passion about the domain rather than, dry topics, as I said, theoretical topics.
Thank you, Octavian. We have two questions now for Ericsson. Mr. Adrian Marian Apostol is asking regarding the proficiency level in French
Yes, I just answered in chat as well. French language is only required for some of the roles that were presented today by Mihai, not for those that I mentioned were part-time.
Thank you very much. And you have another question for Ericsson from a robotics student?
Normally, we don't have roles for students who focus on robotics, but I can check if Octavian can leave me an email address. I can check with my colleague from recruitment, and I can get back to you.
I can come. Hello, Mihai Gruber here. I can come to some add-on things. We have persons that are specialized in RPAs, in software robots, that are used for different automation. Generally, our expectation, and especially in the roles that we presented, that it's more valuable if a person have an experience and a hand-on for a period of time, from a few years, working in the networks, knowing the architecture of the telecommunication networks, and what are the strengths and weaknesses of an operation, and after that to make the step to the automation part, because we have teams that are performing automation based on the input received from operations. So, but what my colleagues Andrea told, it's okay. Send an email, contact Andrea, and more details will arrive.
Thank you very much. We have a raised hand from Miss Sofia Fatihi. She also asked.
Yeah, I write my question. You can read it if you want. Thank you.
Yeah, it's easier for us to read it because there are other questions that will come. So please ask the question by yourself.
Okay, donc hello, I'm Fatihi Sofia. I'm from Ibn Tufail University in Morocco. I'm a PhD student and I'm stagiaire here in the Faculty of Transport in the UPB. Firstly, I want to thank you for your presentations. And my question is, as a Moroccan PhD student, how can I benefit from your offers and the opportunities you are presenting for our category? Well, thank you.
First, I will answer because I know Sofia and I'm working with her. Because she's coming from Morocco, for sure she will need a visa. And there are two different kinds of visas, a visa for studying and a visa for working. If she will continue to be our student, the visa for studying is enough. And maybe if you accept her as a trainee or an intern, with this kind of visa, it's okay. If not, if she would like to get a position, a job position, for sure she will need a working visa. Maybe you can help me with additional answers because in each of the company you have different rules, so maybe you can add something.
So in Ericsson, we work with multicultural in a multicultural environment. We have a lot of colleagues from North Africa, even from Morocco, but also from Algeria and Egypt and Tunisia. And all of them have this common point. They have the work permit for Romania. So this is mandatory in order to have to be part of a graduate program or to obtain a job here in our company.
Thank you, Mr. Gruber. If other questions are coming.
Yeah, I have a question for Microchip and Luxoft. In your presentation, oh, sorry, let me introduce myself first. I am Petrica Toma. I am a student at the Faculty of Electrical Engineering, third year. So in your presentations, you guys put a lot of accent on ETI students and like automatics, ACS. I was wondering, as a electrical engineer student and with a passion for programming and computer in generals, would I be able to like apply and, you know?
That's actually a absolutely valid question, and yes, I do believe you have, if you have the passion for technology and aligned with the domains that the companies today presented, I don't see why not. It's just, you know, maybe we had some relationship with one or another faculty just because that's how things evolve. But we definitely are open for any students from UPB to apply to our internships, to our junior roles. Why not? I mean, we definitely don't discriminate about that. So yes, absolutely.
Okay, so on my side, just go and look on our career site, and you will see that all our intern positions have need students from electrical and telecommunication, automatics, and electrical engineering. And yeah, you can apply for them on our career site also. Let me give you one more hint. Our general manager is coming from electrical engineering university, so you can reach to the top here if you are passionate. And again, in Microchip, you can go in two directions, let's say on the software side or on the hardware side, or maybe to have a mixed part of them, software and hardware. Get in contact with us, give us an email address, or apply directly on our website. And highly encouraging all the electrical engineering passionates on electronics to raise your hand and come to meet us.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Bogdan, if you could give me like a email address, I can talk to you about that then. Like, I would love to go on about this.
Okay. Thank you, Petrica.
All right. Thank you.
We have now reached, I guess, all your questions. If any other questions are coming, they are more than welcome. Now, I would like to start working with you all, with all the participants, because we are having a survey dedicated to all the participants, and I will ask you to use this opportunity to give us a feedback and also to find out where you can fit most and who is dedicated to your company better. So I will start my screen sharing for starting the survey. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. During the following minutes, we'll have this survey. For getting answers in real time, please go to Menti and enter the code shown on the screen, or scan the QR code. And for the first question, in which level of studies are you enrolled? This question is dedicated for students. Please answer. So most of the answers came from the bachelor students. Maybe we have still live some master students or PhD students that can answer. I see only 25 people already joined. If you need more time, please let me know to answer from yourself. Okay, we will go to the next question. The next question is dedicated to companies. To whom are the internships targeted? To bachelor students, to master students, to PhD students, or to young researchers?
On this question, everyone respond or only companies?
Only companies, please.
Okay.
Only the first question was dedicated to students. If you want, I can share it again to add your answers.
Yes, please, if you can.
Yeah, maybe all the companies already gave their answers. And please allow me to go to the first questions back for the students to give their answers. So please, students, the question is available again. Are you ready to go to the third question, please? Okay, I think you already answered. So we'll go to the third question now. From the company's point of view, how long do you find optimal internships? This is another code, please. Put the new code now on Menti or scan the new QR code. I repeat, this question is dedicated to companies only. And I see most of the students already answered. But don't worry, we'll have another answer, another question for you dedicated to the same approach about the period. So we'll go to the next one. How long do you find optimal internships from the students or candidates' point of view? So now the students, please answer. The third one was dedicated to companies, but doesn't matter now. Okay, thank you for answering. Now we'll go to the fifth question. The fifth question, also another code, another QR code. This question is dedicated only for companies. How does your company search for talents at the local universities? And we have 4 different possible answers: by a contact person working at the university, by proposal for a scholarship, by requesting for a scholarship, on the job fairs. I repeat, this question is dedicated only to companies. Thank you very much for your answer. Now the next question is dedicated to the students. How do you as students search for opportunities at the local universities, not international universities, local universities? Thank you very much for your answers. The next question is dedicated to companies, but now the same question before, but at international universities. Please only the companies to answer. How does your company search for talents at international universities? And you have 4 different possible answers. Thank you very much for your answers. Now the next question is dedicated to students. How do you as students search for opportunities at the international universities? And you have 4 different possible answers. Thank you for your answers. Now we'll go to the next question. The next question is dedicated to companies. And I am asking only the companies to answer. What are the difficulties to receive a foreign intern at a company? Also, the code is different. The QR code is also different. Thank you for your answers. The next question is dedicated to students. What are the difficulties for a foreign intern to start or to be received in a company? Come on, students, please give us your answers. Thank you for your answers. Now we'll go to the next question. This is dedicated also to companies. The next question. So please, I'm asking only the companies to answer. Do you have an onboarding process that integrates the students into the ensures the effective integration of the new colleagues and interns? Another QR code, another code for entering for this question. Thank you for answering. Now the next question is dedicated only to students. Do you need an integration procedure for starting to work in a company? Thank you for your answers. Now the last question. The last question is dedicated to everybody, and we appreciate your answers. These are free answers. So what will you recommend us for our next similar events? The same procedure, another entering code and another QR code to be scanned. So what will you recommend us for our next similar events? You can just write some words there, 1, 2 words. And they will appear here on the screen. Thank you for your answers. I will keep this running. If you want to add more answers. A face-to-face event, I see an answer as face-to-face event is a very difficult to make a face-to-face event where we expect also international students to join, because those students, the international students, the foreign students, are abroad. And we already organize each year several face-to-face events. Maybe you heard about Polyfest that was held in our university last month, I guess, or with 2 months
Last
back.
week, just last week.
Last week was Poly Autofest. It was something different. It was a different event. We have another event, Polyfest, that is dedicated to companies and students to engage each other and start working together.
I have a comment here.
Please.
You will also have in June 11th up to 13th of June, Space Fest, which is
yes, indeed,
very interesting event to go.
Yes, indeed, it is already promoted on our university website, so you can find their details. So thank you for your time, for your dedication, and for your hard work did with us today. We are also open for other questions from the students. If you want to ask, you can use our email addresses, and for sure you will get replies as soon as possible. If the partners would like to say something more, please.
I put in chat a question for the top too.
Yeah, just responding in text there. So we just very briefly we do the trainings for project specific trainings for any newcomer, not just juniors. So even a senior will have some trainings for that specific project that he will join. For interns, we do have some general trainings, more specific for internships that are common for all the projects we have, and then we'll have some more specific ones depending on the project we join. We have 8 projects this year that we will have students for to onboard. 21 roles total. 4 more on programming and 4 more on testing and scripting. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody for joining us today.
1 second to add something to every student, to be courageous, to go in front, to go to competitions, to be present on LinkedIn, to be connected with everybody, to be curious, to come to the university and also to the company's side with questions, and to look for answers each time. And another thing that is important with students' studies and with companies training, they will become for sure good engineers. I can count on that.
Thank you very much, Bogdan. If other questions are coming, they are more than welcome. Thank you to all our partners. Thank you to all the participants, to the students. Now we are inviting you all for the next meeting that will be held next year in the same period. And I also thank Juana for being here with us today.
Thank you also. Thank you, everybody.
So the meeting is ending now. Thank you for joining us and hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.